Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Dragon Quest XI. In the last episode, we finally got to Heliodor. We left our village. We made the travel here. We did 2 quests here in the town. We kind of need to heal, but I will do that with items in here. In this episode, like I said, we're going to be entering Heliodor Castle. This heals up 30 HP. I probably should have saved it, but it's fine. We're going to be moving to the Heliodor Castle, like I said, and just seeing what destiny holds for us. This is quite an interesting picture. It's kind of like 2 horses, but they're sharing a body, and they both have 2 wings. Okay, let's go ahead and talk with you two. They're kind of like the "stop, you violated the law" kind of people.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your
Oblivion
business.
conversation.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
How about this, you
What's that?
dumbasses? Have an ass.
You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Ah. Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I got nowhere else to be.
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
All right. Thank you, fine gentlemen. Okay, here we go. You can technically talk to the guards. There are a lot of things that we can technically do here that we're not supposed to, but we can do it. I believe this is the most important thing. It's just, this outer area. Remember this place for, I guess, the foreseeable future. There is a well here. Oh, well. Yeah, and sometimes you can just interact with objects like that. But yeah, there's realistically nothing in here, I believe. There's maybe like 1 to 2 things you can do in the upstairs. But it's not that interesting. It's not that important, basically, is what I'm getting at. You, soldier boy, tell him. Hello there. Okay, I believe there's nothing in this area. I'm double checking just to be sure. Hello. There is that up there, but like, I don't remember how you get that. It's not important. There's a balcony too. There's nothing really here of importance. The real star in the skies were known as... Hang on, I need to talk to you. Known as Urgwin's Lantern. Scholars have long wondered how it got the name, but I'm afraid it has remained a mystery. Keep that in mind. I'm basically just wasting time up here. There's no real reason for me being up here. Single file. I think that's how you pronounce it. That basically restores, I believe, like a little bit of your MP. It's not really important. It's just if you're like in a pickle and you kind of need just a little bit of MP, then I believe that's how you do it. Anyways, let's go down. You, soldier boy, tell him. Okay. Enough fooling around. Let's go ahead and go right in. I've wasted enough time. Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. Hello, all good sirs. Hello, good sirs. Damn, why are they all looking at me, bruh?
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil.
Yes.
You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor.
Good evening, or good afternoon,
How
Carnelian.
long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor.
The honor's all mine.
The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature.
What do you mean?
I take it that you also bear the mark?
What do you mean? This birthmark? It's all a little thing of mine?
Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he.
Who are you?
Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at
Buddy,
last.
I am the
luminary
dragon
walks
warrior.
among us once more.
Yeah! Hold up, I got something just for this.
Tell me, O luminary. Where
Yeah!
exactly is it that you hail
Yeah!
from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Yeah, King Carnelian, we're from Cobblestone. Putting in that good word for our people.
Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep
Nobodies?
in the rocky south.
Man,
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
right, putting a good word for them.
Yes, my liege.
It's been a while since we've had an upgrade. May as well. Matter of fact, let's just take this entire kingdom, bruh. Give it to me.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed.
What you talking about, man?
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon.
What we just got
Know
here!
this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm.
I can't
And
stand
why
people.
is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread lord of shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Bruh.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch.
After one day of being considered an adult, we already got ops, man. I can't stand people, bruh. People just can't stand our upbringing, bruh. Oh, well, I guess throw away the key, lock me up for good forever in this freaking one day of being... bruh. Dingy ass dungeon, bruh. Like, why you gotta put me in here, bruh? Bruh, calm down.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth.
Bruh.
By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Okay, so we got 3 days to live. Alright, fair enough. Man, whose ugly dollar sign head ass shoes are those, bro? Yeah, we get an award for being, you know, thrown into jail. You can't really do much. Man, shut your ugly... True, but it's the only thing I can do. Jeez, keep it down, will you? There goes the neighborhood. Man, there's only you. It's only you and me in here, bro. Shut your ugly ass.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm not most people.
What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad.
I'm the one who visits your mom, bro.
Wait, did you see the luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine?
The luminary, bro.
This is crazy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
Let's go, man. Oh shoot, man. Bro, hey yo, back it up, back it up. We ain't say you could come in here. We ain't say you could come in here. Back, take 2 steps back, bro. Cha-cha, slide your ass back over there.
You're serious?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, what of it? I'm Nathaniel B.
So it's all happening just like the seer said
The
it
seer. All I know is the
We better get
seesaw.
outta here.
That's all I know, bro. Okay, we getting that? Say less. Oh, you got yourself a devious ad plan, bro.
Wait here.
Okay.
You? But... Oh!
Oh shoot, bro, done did him in.
Don't worry, I didn't kill
Oh,
him. But he won't be waking up anytime
all right.
soon.
You know what? Fine.
Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this.
We got our stuff back, I believe.
Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your
Thank
stuff,
you.
right? Me, I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable.
You know what? If you were fine with like a small
We better
dagger,
get
then
out of here
fine.
before
So
any
be
more
it.
of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Hollow when you're ready to move out, okay?
We're moving out now, bro. What you mean? Time is money, and I ain't trying to be broke, bro. All right, let's go ahead and go, bro. We don't know your name yet, but we will.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out. Just like the seer
Again,
said.
what is it with this seer person, bro?
Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later.
You know
In
what?
you
Fair
go.
enough. I don't be expecting somebody day one I meet them to just tell me their entire life story. So you know what? I get the hustle. I get it. Ooh. Having a...
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Finally, I get a proper chance to talk without, you know, doing snarky remarks. Ah, okay, there's some items over here. Don't worry about your torch ever going out. It stays lit the entire time. Just like me! No. But, yeah, we're going to be going through the sewer system. Not very pretty. Not a pretty picture. I believe there is a map here, but, like, we don't really have it just yet. I don't think we can really open any of these doors. I think we just have to forcefully keep going straight. Let's go. Don't worry about alerting the guards. We are not in Metal Gear just yet. We're going to get there in a moment.
There they are. You lot, over
Shut
here.
your ugly. Man, shut your by the poop looking
We better
at.
make ourselves scarce.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. This is basically just a running section with you holding down. Yeah, you don't really get to see where you're running to, so you just have to make assumptions. Now you can kind of see where you're going. Don't worry about leaving Eric behind. Oh, you know what, Eric? You know what? I need to worry about him leaving me behind. How do I put this torch out again? I think it tells us how to. Okay, thank you. We need to hurry up and go in the shadows. Shadow Moses Island. We gotta be careful not to, I guess, alert them. We have to hide behind boxes. And be sure not to, I guess, bring attention to ourselves. You can bring attention to yourself, but it will immediately start a
Follow my
fight.
lead.
You can get across the bridge like the torch and go and check it out. Okay, cool. Man, they got us with a pincer attack.
These guys don't give up, do they?
You know, something about the sewer system being poorly built in this fantastical kingdom.
Seriously?
It's really got to be some irony, bruh. I don't have an effect on my voice, do I? Just making sure. Okay, I don't. Here's hoping that, like, I was perfectly fine. Hey there, buddy.
You okay? Looks like we shook the
Yeah.
guards, at least.
Oh, right. I should probably get into the difference between swords and great
And
swords.
that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
So with swords, you can equip shields. It's not as strong as great swords, but you know, it gets the job done. There's a spot to save on the right. But yeah, with swords, you get the chance to, you know, hold up a shield. If you equip the great sword, you have to get rid of the shield, which is why your parry chance increases, because you're going to take a lot more damage from just holding a sword normally. But with a sword, you get the chance of holding a shield. So the benefits are you do more damage with a great sword, like a lot more damage. But with normal swords, you get to do a little slightly less damage, but you have at least a shield that, you know, helps you out with defending and whatnot. Be careful, man. This game is in fact called Dragon Quest, so be
Wait.
careful.
There's something there.
Oh shoot.
If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
You know what? Fair enough. I don't want to be someone's meal. First time, you know, almost getting killed. You know, we got to get out of there, bro. We can't stay there. It's basically just the running section. All you gotta do is just hold forward.
Let's get out of here.
You can slightly go faster by pressing the ZR button. Don't worry about the enemies that pop up in a second because they basically are also running for their lives. So be careful of just, I guess, the environment. That way you don't get caught.
Well, here goes nothing.
That wasn't too terrible of a jump.
Whew. I think we gave it the slip.
Don't be so sure, buddy.
Huh? I spoke too soon.
Oh, you think? Oh, okay. Alright, part 2 of the running section. Why are we all the way back there, man? We gotta go faster. Here's all the enemies that are running away. Don't worry. That is called a platypunk, by the way. That new enemy. Yeah, we got to get out of here, man. Oh, those are metal slimes. I don't know what those things are called, but I think they're like some kind of lamp. I don't remember what their names are, but all I know is that they're lambs of sorts. But yeah, what we saw on the far right were metal slimes. This dragon is not stupid, just so you know.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort.
Nah, just know this dragon is not
Under the
stupid.
castle anyway. Well, whatever. We should get going.
Yeah, he ain't stupid.
We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Well, we're barely starting, man.
There he is, the dark spawn.
Come on, man. We just got rid of one. We gotta deal with all. Man!
Me and my big mouth. Move. Now.
Damn, you would think all this running. Oh, it's getting tiring, man.
Looks like our luck finally ran out.
There they are. We've got him now.
Bro got that. We've got him now.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
I don't even believe in me, bro. But thank you for putting that effort into me, or that trust into me, man.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
Stupid. If anybody's stupid, it's you, man.
The name's Eric, by the
Hey,
way.
Eric. And that's the end of the game. No, that's not the end of the game. However, it is the title screen. So I guess this gives me more time to, I guess, talk with you all. That is your introduction to the story. That is basically what you're getting into. A lot of running away, a lot of fighting, a lot of, you know, a lot of meeting new characters, meeting new friends, enemies along the way. Is going to be a tough journey ahead of you all, but we're in it for the long run. And I guess this is the part where if you're interested in the game and it's interested in playing, this is where you would, I guess, ask if you want a refund or if you're in it for, I guess, the long con. With finding out that we are being pursued by Heliodor and making a new friend, and with the fate of the world supposedly at hand, we are off on our journey. There's our boy Eric, day one. Those two girls are new. This fine gentleman is new. These two interesting people are new as well. We'll keep them in mind for later. That's Heliodor, King Carnelian, Jasper, and Hendrik. And we are going to be pursued a lot. Yeah, this is basically just telling you all what you are in store for. I don't really have much else to add right now, other than just... I really did like this game series. I tried getting Dragon Quest VIII after this. It was probably one of the worst choices because I didn't realize how much Dragon Quest XI like babied me. Like, there's a lot of good things in this definitive edition that like you can't do in that game. So it's somewhat of an uphill battle because like Dragon Quest VIII is considered like the, you know, the Final Fantasy VII of the series. But I really do want to see if I can continue getting into that game because it's picking up and I like it a lot. It's just I think I'm relying too much on guides for that game. So here's hoping that I can do better with Dragon Quest VIII, but this time we're talking about Dragon Quest XI. So I guess let's see where the rest of this journey takes us. We can save, I guess. We can save, I guess. We can save. Why not? There we go. This should be like maybe an hour and a half. Yep, about an hour and a half of gameplay. There's always going to be tips whenever you are transitioning from area to area, like for example there. It'll just give you information.
Come on, up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own.
Damn, you tougher than you look then.
But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by
Yeah,
now.
no kidding.
Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and break these pots before we leave. There's always interesting things in here. If Legend of Zelda has taught you all anything, it's break all the pots that you see. Hello there, very nice nun lady.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable
Oh,
of.
shoot. Wait. Hey, yo, that's us! Hey, yo, we famous!
Criminals,
Having
you
a...
say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains.
Okay, well, thank you for telling us this.
And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from.
Bruh, why you gatekeeping my village?
Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you.
Nah, you told me
They
plenty.
will soon
Thank
be
you. You
caught,
have been
I am
nothing but
sure.
kind to us. Thank you.
Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Of course.
Thanks. We appreciate that.
I like how she's speaking all kind to us, and bro's like, oh yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, we good.
We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Yeah, I got a few things to talk about. There is a person outside of this church that will ask us for something.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed.
Fair enough.
If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road.
Okay.
And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts.
Okay, Mr.
But I've
Eric.
got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back.
Sounds good.
So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Dude, don't worry. We'll do it. Fine.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Man, what did you give me? Oh, shoot. We be looking like you now.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town.
Okay.
Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Suit yourself. Eric joins our party. Let's go. He's finally a part of us. One of us. Day oneer. So, I'm going to get into details on what Eric does, or what weapons he can use. He is a bit of a... Oh, okay, thank you for explaining pet power to me. We'll get into that in a second. You know what? I'll talk with you and then we'll get into pet powers. Yeah, you're talking about... Yeah, now that... talking about pet powers. Yeah, basically. I know. Yeah, so... The thing is, whenever you get pet powers, you have like, I think a slightly higher chance of critting people. There is critical hits in this game, yes. He's basically asking us, if you ever in the overworld fight an enemy, and both of you have the power of pet power, then we can do an attack called the Real Decoy. And he wants us to do it, and he will give us a reward of a gold chain for it. I'd say accept it because you're probably going to do it accidentally. And then you may as well just come back here to, I guess, get that reward. I believe over here there's a mini medallion as well. Okay, never mind. Single file. I believe somewhere over here there was a mini medallion. Might be going down in here. But, yeah, what I was going to say is Eric is a bit of a... He's a mixed bag, I guess, if that makes sense. You can... Oh, pointy hat, thank you. You can give him one of 3 weapons, I believe. So the first one that he, his bread and butter, that I'm going to be using for basically everything, is he has the ability to wield daggers. Daggers, plural, yes. We don't have access to plural daggers right now, and we won't for a while. But yes, Eric can use daggers, or knives, I guess, is basically what we're getting at. The way that daggers work is they are a lot weaker than swords. However, with daggers, you get things, for example, like poisoning later on, making people fall asleep. You're basically you're hindering your opponents with status afflictions, and then later on you get abilities to do more damage because they are having a status affliction, which does like triple the damage. So that's basically how daggers work. You can only attack one enemy with said daggers though. Unfortunately, they kind of work like swords in that sense, but just slightly weaker, but with status afflictions. Or you can put a sword on Eric. I don't know if... Well, this is getting into much later into the game, but later on you can equip double swords, but like Eric can equip a sword. It's basically just the same as, having like another person with swords. It's just Eric does not get the ability to use lightning and such. He does kind of get, like the chances to use other abilities that, the main protagonist gets. But it's not exactly the same. And you do a lot more damage with daggers, I'm going to say. So as much as, you can use a sword, it's just personal preference. If you want to use a sword, so be it. If you want to use a dagger, either or work. I just say I would prefer to use daggers. Boomerangs. They essentially work as... Hang on, I'm going to equip this on you. Boomerangs are essentially the way that you attack multiple enemies on the field. They are a group attacking weapon. However, with attacking multiple groups of enemies, or multiple enemies in a group, I should say, comes the downside of doing a lot less damage than you would want. It's a bit of a bad trade, honestly. Like, it's great if there's multiple things that you're fighting, including in a boss fight where there's like 3-5 enemies all at once. It's great, phenomenal having boomerangs on you. And later on you get very strong attacks that you can do on specific enemies. It does a lot. But I'm going to say you get a lot more benefits from the knives or having a sword than you would with a boomerang. Now, that doesn't mean to say I don't want you all to use boomerangs. No. With equipping boomerangs, later on you get abilities, for example, like for attacking specifically slimes, that does like double the damage or something like that, and attacking metal enemies. Yes, metal enemies are going to be coming up a lot later. They give you a lot more experience, well, specific ones, and then others are just, mechanical enemies. You can do a lot more damage to them if you use like metal, specifically metal targeting attacks, which the boomerangs have. So boomerangs are more so for attacking groups of enemies and, doing damage to slimes and metal enemies. So it does have its benefits. So I'm not going to discard boomerangs entirely. If you want, you can mix and match a specific weapons, but if this is your very first time playing Dragon Quest, I highly recommend choose a weapon that you want, stick with it to the very end, and just go with it. If you don't like how it works out at the beginning, swap it off. If you don't like how the daggers work, go with the sword. If you don't like how the swords work, go with the boomerang. If you don't like how the boomerang works, then just pick one of the other two. Basically, just figure out what it is that you like on the character before, you discard something entirely. Like, I liked boomerangs, it's just they're not that great for everything. Like, for example, here there's going to be multiple enemies. There's 2 on the field. You can attack both of them at the same time if you use boomerangs. But since we have daggers now, we have to attack one at a time. Also, I highly recommend, since we now have 2 people on the field, change your tactics to because immediately once you have a new player, a new character, they won't be following your orders. They will just be following immediately what it says, a fight wisely, like, you know, using what they have to their ability. If you want, you can just put them on a fight wisely, like, you know, do what you have to do to stay alive kind of, I guess, AI. Or you can mix it up, like, you know, don't just stay with like the one routine, do everything. Or you can put them to not use magical powers, MP. Or if you want them to specifically focus on, you know, healing you, that's something. Show No Mercy is like full on, like, oh, non-stop attacks, attack. And follow orders is that you give them the command. I'm going to say put it on follow orders, because that just makes it a lot easier. But yes, in scenarios like this, it would have been a lot better to have a boomerang, because there's multiple enemies on the field. And these guys, I'm not going to lie, do a lot of damage. Oh, dang, that was not as much as I would have wanted. But, you know, it had a buff on it, so it's fine. Buff is a thing. It's a spell that basically, if you don't already know based off of the wording for it, is basically a spell that makes you stronger. Alright, come on. We don't want to die. Equipment. Oh, shoot. We don't have any. Okay, fine. Thank you for attacking Eric. That was a lifesaver. I missed. There we go. Oh my goodness. We almost game over. That would have not been good. We level up. We get a full, you know, our HP is back to full. Okay. With this, I'm probably going to go save. I'm going to go back to the church. But yes, here's hoping that I give you all a decent rundown on what all the weapons do. Great swords, you know, are a lot better for doing stronger attacks. Boomerangs attack more enemies on the field. Makes it easier for attacking all of them all at once. Daggers are just, you know, they're weaker than swords, but they do status afflictions much later on when you get them. But yeah, that's it for now for this episode. Next time on Dragon Quest XI, we will be going back to Heliodor, getting the thing that Eric needs from Heliodor. And then, I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze it into the next episode, but we'll see if we can get back over to Cobblestone. So, until next time, see you all then.